bought it from. Such a lovely day.
What's up? So the new OEM lip showed up. I'm gonna open this up. Mitsubishi part number. Kind of cool. I'm gonna open this up and then I'll use the box to return that shitty lip. We'll see how this thing looks. Shit, I forgot it comes in white. It's gonna match the bumper. I need the under tray too. I ordered some new clips, retainers. At least two are out of the bag, but just like these push clip styles. Broke a couple of them as we were taking bumpers and stuff off, so we'll get those in. The guy before, when he had painted it, he didn't put the A-pillar garnishes back in, these like mirror garnishes. I don't think these actually get painted, and they just have little push clips and they push in. I'm not gonna install these right now, I'll install them when it comes back from paint. I bought all this stuff from STM. Pretty good website, has tons of evil parts on there. But here's the OEM lip. Let's take it out of the bag. Doesn't look like much, but it does a lot for the bumper. It doesn't have this piece here, so I'll have to order that, and then I want to get that whole under tray piece. I'd like to find a car that someone's parting out that has all that stuff though. I'm gonna have to remove that old lip, take this lip off, and put that new OEM one in just to kind of mock it up and see how it looks. Looks like they just got it held in here with a bunch of stuff. That cracked one that came on that bumper that we bought. Found all these in the center console. When I cleaned out the center console, they seem to work pretty well, so we'll be using those. Nothing beats OEM fitment. That looks sick. That front lip does a lot. Obviously it's not super aggressive. I'll have the bodywork guy fix all these. But that's pretty cool. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna switch these calipers. I'm gonna put the, just switch the sides. I think I put them on the wrong side. I need to put, this is the actual passenger one on the driver's side. So flip flop them, get these bleeders facing up. You guys are totally right. Thanks for pointing that out. That's what's awesome about YouTube. you guys catch things and inform me, like the gentleman that was telling me about the intercooler sprayer, which I don't think that I have. He said it was directly behind this headlight, and looks like when they installed this intake, it got removed, and it looks, I think they're supposed to be in the bumper up here, and I don't see any of the plumbing or anything for it, so that's all right. But like I said, I need to get the under tray underneath there, and then that has a secondary point, like attachment point for underneath the bumper, more bumper support. And I want to get it back to OEM as possible, so. I think I'm gonna toss this busted ass lip on this busted ass bumper, put it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure someone needs it. Just put it for cheap. Boom. Shitty bumper. Specced out. I'm gonna take some footage and some photos of that bumper, post on Facebook Marketplace, maybe get like $100 for it or something. I'm sure someone would want it. All right, today I'm doing some welding for a buddy. He's got the shifter relocation bracket that someone welded up for him, and it keeps cracking right here. But it's got a clearance for this piece here. So that piece always gets grounded down, the weld always gets grounded down, so I grounded all the material down, and I'm gonna fill it with weld just to be level with this. And then it should work out for him. I'm gonna take another piece and put it underneath and weld it around the barrel here up to the shift selector, so that way it has a little bit more support too. I'm gonna take my carbide burr and kind of work out a V into this crack so I could get deep down in there too. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it clears all inside of here. Lines up perfect. Doesn't hit. And it's way stronger. So hopefully that works out for him. I mean, this will be the first thing to break. Apparently they had to shorten it with the last guy. I know this is stainless steel. That's cast. I mean, we have some issues going on there. He TIG welded it. Whoever shortened it this time MIG welded it. I MIG welded it, and I think it's gonna be super strong. I could pick the transmission up by it, so I think that'll work out for him. So because we're gonna be bringing this into paint, and the trunk was kind of spray painted too, and then there's a bunch of holes that were probably for amplifier mounts or plywood decking to support the subwoofer or something along those lines. What I'm gonna do is obviously take out all the interior pieces, get those out of the way, move the screws to the lids. I think I already showed you guys once, but there's some big old holes in there. It's all black, so I'm just gonna weld those up real quick. Probably weld those ones too. Flapper disc come down back flat, and then yeah, it'll get painted when the whole car gets painted. I think I got all the holes ground down, cleaned up. Get in there with a MIG welder and just MIG it up. We were kind of blowing through the sheet metal with the welder plugged into 220. It won't let me turn it down past a like 18 gauge, so 110 cable running on 110, so I can turn the voltage down. I'm gonna have to get some little pieces of sheet metal to fill up in there. I'm not gonna be able to fill those. They're a little bit too big. Welding dirty, extremely thin sheet metal. Not fun. Time to grind it. Got all the holes welded up, ground down. There was 3 here, 1 there, 1 there, and then the 4 big ones in the bottom that I had to make little, basically like washers for. Got those all grounded down, looking nice. That one, and those, so no more holes. I'm gonna get in here with the shop vac and vacuum all this stuff up really quickly. Alright, I'm gonna clean the trunk. I got the brush on the drill, some simple green, and a Motion Auto iron assassin bottle. I'm gonna throw in over a couple of rags. Time to fix those rear brakes. Go back to the other side. Do that side. Repeat the process. Took the 510 out earlier. Ran out of brake fluid in the last video if you didn't notice, so I swung by, got some more of the same stuff. I put that MR2 seat in. Should probably jack the front up too. 1 second. Got the brakes re-bled, put it back down on its wheels. Alright, so the door panel's gonna come off. Get access to the two 10mm bolts that hold the door handle on. Ow! So you have to reach in there and manipulate this latch so it locks on top of itself, locks closed, and it holds the rod, this rod here, that opens the door. But it double encompasses itself there, kind of pinches around, so I just had this tiny little flathead and I got it in that little groove and I rotated it going in through the top like this. That wasn't fun though. Kind of cool, the rod still just sits out here. You just push it down with your thumb, get the door open. I put the windows down precautionary though, just in case. This one's a little bit different because you've got to remove the female portion of the striker or the latch mechanism. So those three out, and then you can wiggle it down and then get access to that 10mm bolt. That's the mechanism that I'm talking about. Basically all I did was kind of work the flathead in there. It's a little bit easier with two hands. All right, I'm gonna go do the same thing on the passenger side. I'm not gonna record it, so you get time lapse the first two and then YouTube magic for the other. They're both off. Bam. I'm gonna put all the hardware for each individual door in the Ziploc bag. Put over there with the bumper stuff, mark them, which door it came off of and everything so we don't lose anything. And we'll start working on the mirrors. Working on getting that mirror off. Just popped a little trim piece out on the inside. Mirrorless. Alright, you guys don't want to watch that again, but mirror. Alright, and this is where we're going to end it for today's episode. So we got the mirrors off, all the door handles off. We got the rear calipers flip-flopped because I messed up. Thank you guys for pointing that out. Bleeders are up now. Those are all bled. Pedal feels great. Now I'm just waiting for the A-OK from the painter, and we'll mob this thing down the road and street it there. But it looks kind of funny all Super Bear like this. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support I'm getting. I'm getting what I think is a pretty decent amount of views on my videos. I'm happy with that, and kind of makes it all worth it. And like I said, I'm just doing this for fun anyway, so I really appreciate all the support again. If you guys could just drop a comment, go back and forth. I like it that people are pointing stuff out that I'm doing wrong, and I'm learning more about the chassis and more about wrenching on cars. I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just some guy in his garage. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.